Hey, so good morning. So, I want to talk about the need to feel covered, especially us as women, the need to feel covered by other men. Um, it's not to say that it's a bad thing, but it is to say that the covering should come from God first. That way, you will know what it means to be covered by a man and not be tricked and set up. Um, because when you don't know, when you don't know the difference, when it, the difference between being covered by a man and oppressed by a man and depressed by a man, you will cause yourself to be in a relationship that is forbidden. That even God would not be like, oh yeah, that's good because he is a man. And it's like, no. Your submission and obedience is as unto the Lord regardless. It don't matter if you're married. It don't matter if it's your biological father. It don't matter if it's your stepfather. It don't matter if it's any man. It don't matter. Your submission and obedience shall be as unto the Lord. Wives, submit yourselves to your own husband as unto the Lord. Do not forget that. Don't ever forget that. And yes, it says wives. It does say wives. And with that being said, wives is already in you. Wife is already in you. You might not be in a position as to be married right now. He might not have come right now. But with that being said, understand now, even if you are an actual wife, like you have manifested in the position as to be a wife, learn what it means to be covered by God first. Work on that. Make that an intention to understand what it means to be in the shadow of God, to be in a position to be covered by God, and understand what that means. Because many don't know what that means. Many will be in like a state of a lot of pressure. And I was just listening to a podcast, which I encourage you to go and watch. Dear Future Wifey, Priscilla Shire and Jerry Shire, they're married. And they didn't say this, but this is what I picked up. And I just want to share this. That she mentioned that she likes, it's not hard to go and submit herself unto him because he is like shade in the heat. You get what I'm saying? She referred it to Texas itself, right? And how hard it is. And she was like, when it's a lot of heat and they're really shade, as to shade as in a covering, when there's a real covering, it's not going to be hard and it's not going to be difficult. It's not. It's not going to be hard and it's not going to be difficult. But I want to say this to give some clarification, that you understand what it means to be covered first by God. That was just a metaphor. That was just something. It was a parallel. It's a parallel between being covered by the shade and being covered by your husband and being covered by your father and being covered by the men in your life. There is a shade. No matter how powerful you are, no matter how brilliant you are as a woman, they will never oppress you. They would never push you down. These type of men come in your life to uplift you, to cover you when it gets hot, because it's going to get hot. The seasons is inevitable. The seasons is going to have it. It's going to come. But you should always get covering from the men in your life. If you're not getting that, do not submit yourself unto them. Do not. Be mindful. Let God be your covering. And I'm going to say this again, because if women don't get this understanding sooner than later, women are dying so fast. They're dying so fast. They in situations they shouldn't be in. They're married to men they should not have married. They're giving birth to these men children. They getting impregnated with these men, and they should not. It should not be happening. I don't care what nobody say. And no, I'm not for abortion. I just want to make that clear. But what I am for is living your life accordingly. Do not allow yourself to get in that position. In Jesus' name. If you did get in that position, it's okay. Let God be your covering. Let God be your covering. Don't be so worried about them. We make bad decisions. We make bad choices. A lot of us as women are educated, but we lack wisdom. There's a lot of, and I'm not trying to harm any of us as women. I'm not trying to harm any of us as women or anything like that. But understand this, there's a lot of us as educated fools. We got degrees, but we don't have no wisdom. We have intelligence on our professional wise, but we have no wisdom. Just take the time out to search out what it means to be covered by God, so that you can have the better, make better judgment. Make better judgment. Make better decisions. Let it not be that you're choosing to, oh, well, I'm going to submit myself unto him because he looks good. Oh, I'm going to submit myself unto him because I want to be taken care of. Oh, I'm going to submit myself unto him because he's very important and everybody know him. Shallow. These all shallow reasons to do such. Oh, I'm going to submit myself unto him because I believe I'm a wife. And all he need, well, I'm going to submit myself unto him because all he need is a wife. And that's why he confused, and that's why he all over the place. He need me. No. No. All of those are the wrong reasons. Wrong. Because you better believe this, that if he is a proper covering, God is covering him. Listen, if he's a proper covering, he is submitted to God and God is covering him. That means you will see his wisdom. And I know many of y'all probably done saw like other videos where I talk about the wisdom is the womb. And the wisdom is also us and everything else. Yes, but that wisdom came from God. Understand that. He will be in proper harmony within himself. And you will see his wisdom. Listen, don't play that rodeo. Oh, I don't know why, but I just want to be under him. And be careful about those desires, because not everything comes from the Lord. Some of that stuff is coming from personally things that's going on inside of you that you have not dealt with. Them can be daddy issues. Be careful. Be so careful. Be ever so careful. Let God be your covering. God don't change. God is consistent. God is dependable. God is trustworthy. He is not a man that he shall lie. Be as wise as the serpent. I love y'all. I hope you are.